I had someone, a network marketer, tell me the other day that it's sneaky to hide your company's name on your profile, or as your name on your personal profile. So is it really? Let's talk about it in this video. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm a former struggling network marketer, and I was struggling because I hated prospecting. I didn't like chasing people. I didn't like approaching strangers. I didn't like trying to get my friends and family to join me. It felt very awkward, so I wasn't going anywhere fast until I found a way to get my ideal prospects to come to me instead, and it changed everything, changed my business, changed how I feel about it. And I talk about those things here at VIE now. Today I want to talk about something that I was dabar aš padarysiu video truputį lukter, gerai truputį išeik dabar. Gerai, aš tuoj tave pašauksiu. Okay, so sorry about that. So is it okay or not okay, or is it sneaky to not show your company's name on your personal profile or as part of your name even, which was the case with this lady I was talking about? And I was suggesting that she shouldn't, but she told me that it's sneaky, she has nothing to hide, she doesn't want to trick people into something, and so on. So I think here's one important thing to talk about in terms of marketing in general. So the overall goal of marketing is to create your prospect's desire for what you have before you even start talking about your company and your product. That desire needs to be, first of all, they have to have that pre-existing desire to solve the problem that you're solving. And secondly, because of the way you market, because of the way you talk to them, because of the way you show up and the things you say and how you resonate with your prospects and potential customers, that desire, pre-existing desire, needs to turn into demand for your stuff before you even start talking about your company and your products. And there are so many reasons for that. First of all, there are so many other network marketers with your company, and they're talking about the same thing. If they are talking about that company and you are talking about that company, if they are talking about those products and you are talking about those products, why would they have a reason to choose you over somebody else? So and the other thing is that you will lose people to simple Googling, right? One principle of marketing is that you should be unique. And the reason for that, in the first place, is that they shouldn't have the ability to go to Google and search your name, search your company, search your products. If they have that opportunity, and if they find something by Googling, guess what? Do you think they're gonna come back? If they went to Google, they are checking this thing out, but they're not checking you out. They don't really care if it's you or if it's somebody else. You need to be unique. You need to have a name of your brand that cannot be Googled, cannot be found by looking up on the internet. So, and that's what everyone does. If you ever pay attention, let's say at a long sales letter, you will never see the name of the book, the name of the method, of the strategy, of whatever it is they are selling, at the very top of the sales letter. You will only... I'm doing a video here. So lots of interruptions today. All marketers work the way that they create that desire as the person goes through the sales page, as the person goes through the marketing message. They do things to create a desire and turn that desire into demand before they introduce the product or the company. That's what experienced marketers do, because they know if they do it too early before the person really starts wanting the idea itself, they will either leave if they get this, oh, I know this, I've heard this before, I've tried so many things, and because it's nothing, it sounds like so many other things, it's not gonna work for me because I've done all this stuff, and goodbye. You know, that's one thought people usually have if it's not something unique. The other thought people, the other thing people do is they go to Google and search. And if they search, you lose them. Because if they find something, even if they are interested, they click that link because convenience is everything. They're not gonna go back to your stuff. They're not gonna go back to your profile. They're not gonna go back to your marketing message unless you are somebody very famous and you can promote and you are almost a commodity, like, and you have the, you've earned credibility in the marketplace and so on. So no, it's not. It is sneaky to hide your company. I mean, if you use methods that are designed to trick people into what you have, into joining you, that if you are saying something that's not true, or if you are not saying, telling them something, it is sneaky, of course. But you can do that either way, whether you hide the name of your company or not. But first of all, you have to create a desire in them and turn that desire into demand for what you have before you start talking about your company or products. And the best way is when you provide so much value, you give them so much help, so much support, you create such a good credibility that they come to you by themselves and ask you, and then you tell them what you have. You need to work the way that people will want to join you regardless of your company and your product. That's what marketing really means, and that's what you need to achieve. People should want to work with you regardless of what your company is, even what your industry is. Yes, of course, not everyone will end up joining you, but your goal is to get them to ask you about what you have. You need to achieve the situation when somebody says, look, I like your stuff, you've helped me so much, I want to work with you, tell me what you have. And then if you find that it mutually works, they like what you have, you like who they are, and imagine having people to come to you, how strong your team is gonna be if they come to your team by themselves because of who you are, not because of what you're selling. It makes all the difference. So no, hiding the name of your company is not sneaky at all. It's part of the marketing, and it's what every experienced marketer does. Not to mention secondary things like using, your name is your name. Your personal profile should be named with your name. It's your name, right, in the first place. Then the other thing is that Facebook or any, well, it's a little different with LinkedIn. They don't like you. They don't want you to use your personal profile to promote your business. That's it. You know, and in many cases, it's just a matter of time when they are gonna find out. So you better learn techniques that help you promote your business without looking at like you are doing something businessy with your personal profile, which is very possible. So anyway, I hope this was useful, and thanks very much for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask any questions, or just, you know, make any comments. And I think it's yes, it is Monday. It's Monday, so it's a new week. I think it's a day off in many countries, in Ireland anyway. So enjoy your free time if you happen to have some, and I'll talk to you soon again. Bye now.